It was the double-dip recession that never was. Revised figures from the Office for National Statistics have revealed that the previously reported slide back into the red at the end of 2011 was narrowly avoided. But the original recession 3 years earlier was even deeper than had been calculated at the time. Well, our economics editor Faisal Islam joins me now. So is that good news or bad?
Well, if you're planning to celebrate this lack of double dip tonight, Jackie, let me describe what the figures actually, how they changed. The original figures said minus 0.1, minus 0.1, minus 0.4. The revised figures say minus 0.1, 0, minus 0.5. Arithmetically exactly the same, but politically, that's a bit of a card for George Osborne. He no longer has to be accused by Ed Balls of being the double-dip Chancellor, let alone the triple-dip Chancellor, which was a prospect just a few months ago. Perhaps the more interesting things that happened today in these revisions are what happened over the past 5 to 10 years. I think we've got a chart from the ONS that we can show you. And essentially what happened was the credit era, the bubble years under Labour, they were even more bubbly, averaged 3.5% growth for 4 years, and then the bust got even bigger. So if you like, from that perspective, the government would say this is bad news for Labour because it shows that the things got out of control and then the bust that followed was even more of a problem. But, you know, I'm sure that the Labour Party and Ed Balls will point to, and I'm just going to, I have a kind of marking here, at what you might call kind of a sun lounger-shaped recession, which is neither V-shaped or W-shaped, but shaped like a sun lounger. And you'll see 2010 there just begins to flatten out a bit. And the question that that poses is that the government's fault or is it the fault of the Eurozone crisis?
Very, very quickly, what's the latest from the Institute for Fiscal Studies? Have they been unpicking yesterday?
They have been unpicking things. They say there's a number of murky things going on. Numbers have been shuffled around between departments that make comparing departments in 2015-16, the spending round year, to current spending cuts very difficult. And they also point out that we're now, if this goes on till 2017-18, we're now partway through 1 million jobs lost in the public sector.
Faisal Islam, thanks very much.